Hey, whippersnappers, this is Tortoise the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Showdown OU Battles. We are using our Hoenn team again today. We're getting real close to the release of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Pretty excited about those games, and so I figured, well, let's get Hoenn back out here. I set up with Starscream my Skarmory, get the rocks up, and then I switched into Golem, my Marshtomp, but Charizard Y was running Solar Beam as he's apt to do, and took out Golem, and then had enough boosted power to take out Manectric as well. So those two guys went down, but Starscream actually did a lot of good work for us here. We switch into the Muck expecting the Toxic, and was able to dodge that. Threw up the Whirlwind on the Snorlax, hoping to, really I'm hoping to draw in Charizard Y again, because Rocks is going to do real good damage to it, so want to make sure I can get some of that off on Charizard. So I'm throwing the Whirlwinds up. I throw the Whirlwind here, expecting them to switch out. I could have just gone for the Brave Bird at that point and killed Hitmonlee, but I was expecting the switch out, so I figured I'd get another rotation going, but they went for the hit, probably expecting that, so that works out fine. I get a Roost up and get to do a little bit of damage to Snorlax here. I've got Rocky Helmet on Starscream, so a physical attacker like Snorlax is going to take some damage. At this point, Gengar comes in and they throw up the Focus Blast, so I switch into Rosalina and get the Psychic off on Gengar, take him on out, which works out real nice. Then I'm going to throw the Psychic up on Snorlax. I'm Choice Scarfed on Rosalina, so gonna take 2 hits to get rid of Snorlax, but that works out okay. Jolteon then comes in, and again we get a good, we get a crit on that one, which is a bit unfortunate. Probably wouldn't have been a one-shot without the crit, but that's okay. Our switch Starscream in, expecting the Fake Out from Hitmonlee. He gets the Close Combat off, which crits me, so I guess it all evens out in the end. We do get the Rocky Helmet damage off, at least from that. So that's good. They get a hard Bullet Punch off on Rosalina before I use the Psychic and take it out. Then I'm going to outspeed the Muck, obviously, Choice Scarfed, and get rid of Muck. And then Charizard comes in, and despite the speed... Well, it's got Drought, so I don't know if Charizard actually gets a speed boost from the sun or not. But yeah, either way, Rosalina is able to pretty well sweep through the team there. Really let this... Oh yeah, no, Rosalina did sweep the team, didn't she? With a little help from Starscream. Yeah, so that was a fun battle. Let's try another one, see if we can't see something coming out from some of the guys who didn't get much play this time. Rosalina's kind of a screen hog, so we'll be right back. Alright guys, battle number 2. Lead off with Starscream here again, gonna throw up the rocks, tank a couple of Ice Punches like a boss. And then we're going to throw the Brave Bird off at Medicham here, and that's going to be quite enough to take her off the field, which is great. Get that Mega out of play will be fantastic. Then they bring in their Manectric. I'm going to switch out into Golem, my Swampert, who's going to block the Volt Switch. They're going to switch out. I use the Ice Punch here. I expected that they would switch into Salamence, given that they would be expecting the Earthquake, but... Either way, they switched into the next best thing. We were able to one-shot their Breloom, so that worked out for us. Toadette takes a hard hit from Exploud, but is able to get a good Mach Punch off before going down. Golem comes in, also is going to take a hard hit, but is able to get enough power off to get the Exploud out. So that worked out very nicely. They lead in with Crawdont, who's going to do an Aqua Jet and take out Golem. I was thinking we would probably be able to withstand at least one hit from the Crawdont, so I was going to try and superpower the Dark-type Crawdont, but that didn't end up working out. Electro comes in, and he's going to miss, or he's going to hit the Manectric, which is going to boost its special attack, but then and it's going to take a hard Flamethrower before we actually land the Overheat, which is going to be enough to take out the Manectric, so that worked out nicely. Rosalina comes in, and she's going to get the Moonblast off on the Crawdont. We are Choice Scarfed, so I went with the Moonblast because I knew it would be effective against both Crawdont and Salamence. I knew we could have switched in a pinch if we had to, but figured if I could just sweep them out, that would be even better. So yeah, another fun little battle with these guys. So we get to see a little more action from people this time. Hookah still didn't get to come in, I think, but yeah. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I've been Tormund the Grey, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions, and I'll see you guys again on Tuesday with a little lock battle. Or a little cup battle, rather. Alright guys, thank you so much. Have a good one.